What it do? It's your boy Yelene Chief, back with another podcast of Midwest Riff. I got a special guest here today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Hello. It is your boy Derek here, and I am come to spread some knowledge to the people out here, man. Pleasure, man.
What are you mostly into?
I have a few hobbies here and there. I have a passion in sports. I do like race cars. One thing people really don't know about me, I'm great at bowling, bro. I mean, not, greatest.
You striking?
I do get some strikes. I would say probably consistent, maybe like 112, 120. Because like Beach Grove, they got this Beach Grove bowling alley 24/7. That's where.
So you like baseball?
Yeah, man. I've been playing since T-ball days. I mean, like 5, 6 years old. Played 4 years in high school back in here. You know what I'm saying? I played second base and right field is more of my specialty.
What high school did you go to in Gary?
West Side High School.
West Side.
West Side, the best side. Yes, that's what they used to say.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Just average, dude.
When did you come to Indy?
Came to Indy in 2015. So I graduated, got me a little part-time gig, trying to get my money up so I could make it on my own. And then I started doing Ivy Tech, so I took classes there. Because at the time, I wanted to become more of in the NASCAR scene. That was one of my dreams. Well, not dreams, but goals to work on the cars or do more of the behind the computer in the garage with analyzation of gears and ratios for top speeds on the track. That's what I wanted to do. See, man, growing up is besides going to school, come home, play video games, but I don't know, I started watching NASCAR maybe around 2007. That's when the average NASCAR fan who really didn't watch it, we just knew about Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, we seen in the store all these merchandise and stuff.
See the wins.
Yeah, yes. But I watched I think the first race I ever watched was I want to say the 2007 at Daytona 500. Because everybody used to talk about how this is one of their biggest, it's like the Super Bowl of NASCAR. I mean, I watched it, I think typically we all probably we've seen this new wreck. The wrecks are more the draw towards, you see people, cars on fire, you see everybody crushed up, run around the track 200 miles an hour. I say the more you see big names like Dale Earnhardt and all them win, I guess it kind of intrigues you to keep watching it. And that's what I was doing. I was watching that all the way up to high school until I graduated. And,
ever been on a race car track?
I should have been. It had so many times to try to go on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but I was working, so it didn't fit my schedule. But that was always the goal. Either that, or I think or at least got a raceway. And then the Lucas Oil track, I think that's a track as well. So they got a few tracks around here that get you the great chance of actually seeing that, but I just never.
You like going to a car show?
Car show. I mean, they have some car shows that come to the convention center. That's before Corona, messed everything up. But I do know that they got some places around. They got car meets where everybody link up with these nice fancy cars, do spin outs, burnouts and everything. So they got some of those around the city. But other than that, nah. That's probably something I gotta do.
How long you think Corona's gonna be? Be 2 more years of having to wear a mask everywhere we need to go, or is it just going to be back to straight just because it's not going to change?
Well, see, the thing with that is the vaccine, that's the big part. Eventually, when we do get the vaccine...
Why have we been waiting on the vaccine, though?
As you can see, the way our country is, in the state of our country right now, we're finally getting a new president. So we had to deal with stuff like that. And I think the priorities and the focus on what really mattered, this big corona epidemic, that we've been literally out of action for close to 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
Their priorities are on totally different things. Throw together all the police acts that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Where
Why do you think police are policing right now?
Well,
is it so? You feel like they out of control? Well, the people are out of control.
I wouldn't say that people are out of control. I feel because of the ongoing situation that we see that's been consistent the past few years,
It's it's not gonna stop.
It's not gonna stop because I'm pretty sure we got more situations of that happening between police. It just hasn't been brought to light. But it's going to. We're gonna keep hearing about this
all the time.
Yeah. So it's we can protest because we need change, but
the change we probably need to make is to police. So if they murder someone, no cause, they should be treated as a regular human going to jail. Instead of just, okay, you get the off today and you get suspended for how long, wherever we want you to be suspended for.
I don't think we go ever see it. I just feel like it's like one of them, it is what it is type of thing. It's like, I want to say it's like a game of survival, but like, can we really keep ourselves out of situations like that? Because you got innocent people getting killed over trying to stay out the ways.
The only way is to avoid police. You see a police, don't interact. The more you interact, the more it's an investigation for them.
So like, I mean, you just gotta just keep your calm, keep your cool, keep your composure. You know, if you know you didn't do nothing wrong, just, you know, abide. Well, I ain't gonna say abide by the rules, but just keep your player, bro. Whatever they throwing back at you, just handle it in a professional way to the point where, like, you know, they're gonna have to back off because you know you ain't about it. You know you ain't playing. You know you ain't playing that shit.
You said you listen to some music out here. What music? What type of music do you listen to?
Well, a lot of my friends know that my music taste is literally all over the place. So it's the only two genres you probably not gonna get out of me are definitely country and like more of the screaming, loud metal rock back in the day, like in the Ozzy Osbourne type of era. With that, I mean, now you got experimental rap where like you got lousy, noisy beats. You got people spazzing or yelling, you know, as
Is that like the 6ix9ine?
See, 6ix9ine is different.
Would you consider the beat and the tempo of experimental rap is different than what 6ix9ine is trying to portray?
Yes, because what 6ix9ine is trying to do, I mean, I feel like maybe it's like a gimmick because you don't see nobody else doing that. I mean, you never know with these artists out here. You probably saw a glimpse of that, like Death Grips, for example. We got Death Grips clipping, like even Earl Sweatshirt. Like you hear Earl Sweatshirt back in like 2011, 2012 with Odd Future. And you hear him now, his style's completely different. Artists like MF Doom, like, you know, artists like that where they get the heavy influence of. So I guess maybe it's a mixture of different type of sounds from different genres come together. You can kind of like classify experimental rap, a whole bunch of different type of sounds. And like you still got your hip hop, cause like literally you know most of that raps that they're doing, but like more of a fast, loud pace is technically hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's
DMX in experimental rap.
I see what you're saying with that, but I mean, I don't really know a lot of experimental rap back in the 90s, unless it was like underground, which probably was, but the DMX, he brought probably like a more gritty. Actually, I don't know if he's like a priest or not, but he's more of on the spiritual side now. Yeah, he made a whole gospel album too, I think. It was like back in 2014, 2013. Snoop Dogg did it. Snoop Dogg did it too.
He made a gospel album?
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. Yeah, he did make a gospel album. It came out either this year or last year.
Wow.
I know, right? Some of these rappers think, which is nice. You know, people they flexible. Hey. They can switch it up. You know, Kanye, he went from like he started off with that shy rap, but now he did that. Once 808's Heartbreaks, he did that. I think that brought a new sound into the game. 2008, what? 2010.
That killed the game.
Yeah.
It made you think about your beats and your harmonization on a song.
Two most important things: beats and the harmony.
So you the only child?
No, actually, I have a sister. She is. Yeah, my sister's like 2 years younger than I am.
Oh, you older brother.
Mm-hmm. Older brother. Shout out to all the firstborn older siblings out there doing your thing.
Shout outs to the last ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta teach them the ropes. That's why. You gotta teach them the ropes.
Yeah, man, this is another episode of Midwest Rift.
Pleasure.
Make sure my boy Derek.
Yep.
You gotta get a nickname, man. Give him a nickname, man. Give him a Twitter or Instagram name or something, man.
My Instagram name is Groovy Moody. Is Groovy, the zeros, underscore, and then Moody. I'm on Facebook, you know, Derek Moody. I try to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I just try to chill. I'm on a narrow path. That's what you want to be, on a narrow path to greatness. So try to do the right things to survive out here, my guy.